Ayurvedic Elantra.
This is TV18. And you're watching CNBC TV18.
Presented by Lenovo, for those who do. Co-presented by Intel, sponsors of tomorrow, and Microsoft. Supported by NASSCOM, industry partner Mate.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of India 3.0 powered by technology. A show that will take you to the far corners of the country to explore and understand how technology is redefining the rules of social innovation. Now, last week on the show, we explored the role of information technology in the healthcare sector, and we showed you some fantastic efforts by private hospital and government bodies alike in ensuring that people from both rural and urban areas get access to top-notch healthcare services. Today on India 3.0, we look at the one thing that can propel economic growth, build self-confidence and improve the lives of people. That is education. On the show today, we look at the contributions of NGOs, companies and governments in promoting and ensuring that people from all sections of society get access to quality education. Like Victor Hugo said, there is one thing stronger than all the armies in the world, and that is an idea whose time has come. The Hole in the Wall project is one such idea. The Hole in the Wall project, a joint venture between NIIT and the International Finance Corporation, which is a part of the World Bank, began in 2001 with just one aim: to improve elementary education and bridge the digital divide of underprivileged children in the age group of 8 to 14 years. Formerly called minimally invasive education, this innovative method of teaching was first tested in the slums of Kalkaji in New Delhi in 1999. Now, unlike the regular classroom setup, the Hole in the Wall project teaches students in an open playground-like setting by giving groups of children unrestricted computer access.
We found this boy. So we said, "What are you doing?" And he was moving the cursor. And he said, "ये सुई है." Right? So we said, "ये सुई क्यों है?" So he said, "दीदी, जहाँ मुझे जाना होता है ना, मुझे सुई को ले जाना होता है." Right? And he went to the folder. He said, "ये क्या है?" And he said, "ये अलमीरा है." So he said, "अलमीरा क्यों है ये?" So he said कि यहाँ पर जब खोलते हैं तो बहुत सामान निकलता है. And when the hourglass was moving, he said, "ये शिव जी का डमरू है." और जब ये डमरू घूम रहा होता है तो कंप्यूटर में कुछ हो रहा होता है.
A playground-like setting, collaborative learning and seamless integration with the school system. This one-of-a-kind teaching method encourages children to not only explore but also share what they have learned. What makes this project truly unique, however, is the fact that these machines are rugged. So whether they are installed in Ladakh or Jaisalmer in Rajasthan, the modular enclosure ensures the desktops can safely be used in extreme weather conditions. Tamper-proofing protects the system from damage and pilferage, effective fault-tolerant systems for software and protective covers for hardware ensures hassle-free, unsupervised usage. Remote data capture and analysis allows for day-to-day tracking of learning stations. And finally, the proprietary power management system reduces maintenance cost. While the first adopter of this unique idea was Delhi, the Hole in the Wall project today has expanded to learning stations in Nagaland, Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala and various projects abroad like 9 countries in Africa, Bhutan and even Britain, where the idea is called open learning. When a child's curiosity meets technology, the results can be truly amazing. From the Hole in the Wall project over to another non-profit organization trying to make a difference in our schools, the One Laptop Per Child initiative. OLPC, or One Laptop Per Child, is a non-profit organization dedicated to transforming education for children around the world who have little or no access to modern information technology. With support from various state governments in India like Kerala, Manipur, UP, Himachal, Karnataka, etc., OLPC aims to empower underprivileged children to learn by providing each child with a rugged, low-cost, low-power laptop, the XO1 as it is commonly known.
It's a machine that grows with the child. It's designed for a 4-year-old, how to excite the child, how to make it fun, how to engage a child, and they make them curious. Because if you're curious, you will figure out how to learn. And the first thing is that normal computer doesn't make them curious. They can do something, they can learn skills. Regular computer that you and I use is good for skills and office productivity. It's not designed for learning. It will be designed for education, but not learning. And we have to separate the two. Education is more structure. Learning is when you become curious and begin discovering.
With a design that is flexible, power efficient, responsive and rugged, the XO1 is ideal for children living in far-off remote areas, and given the fact that it is built from free and open source software, the laptop gives children and teachers the freedom to use it on their own terms regardless of language, location or the state from where they are. When the XO1 was first introduced 6 years back in the slums of Delhi in the Katha school for instance, the children found it hard to believe that it was actually a computer and not a toy.
उन्होंने कभी देखा नहीं था, ये OLPC इस तरीके के कभी देखे नहीं थे, तो उन्होंने आके सबसे पहले इसको खोला और बहुत खुश हुए खोल के, खुद उसको ऑन करके देखा. कुछ बच्चे तो ऑन कर पाए और कुछ नहीं भी ऑन कर पाए. तो बच्चों को देख के काफी अच्छा लगता है कि बच्चे एकदम आके नई नई चीजें देखते हैं, तो उनको भी ऐसे चीजों में काम करने का मौका मिलता है.
What makes the XO1 laptop truly unique, however, are its hardware features. The XO1 consumes just 1 watt of power and can be solar and foot powered and can also be recharged by car batteries. Number 2, it is created to be child-proof and can withstand damage even if it is dropped. Next, this laptop is virtually maintenance-free, making it ideal for children in remote locations. Number 4, this laptop comes equipped with 3 USB ports allowing children to load any type of content and also comes with a color vision camera. Number 5, it comes with a full-time wireless router allowing kids to be connected at all times. And finally, the design looks more like a toy and less like a computer. And kids, as we all know, love color.
Manufactured by Quanta, OLPCs in India cost anywhere between 15,000 to 16,500 rupees depending on the number of units ordered by state governments. Coming up after the break, we take a look at the amazing work done by one NGO that has created quite a buzz in the education space, the Pratham Foundation. You don't want to miss this, so come right back.
You know what the best part about something happening is? When it's about to happen, that's the best part. It's this magical, exciting and at times frightening feeling that makes us do things, try things, make things. When personal passion meets an Intel processor, wonderful happens. Go do something wonderful.
Open your doors to Amrapali Varana Heights at Greater Noida West. Livermid pools and gymnasium, schools and hospitals, metro connectivity, MS Dhoni Cricket Academy, double podium parking. Varana Heights, make yourself at home. Amrapali is the best. Amrapali, developing India.
Italian leather seats. Experience club class in the luxurious new Manza.
दीवारों पर यादें सजेंगी, कमरों में मुस्कान लुका छिपी खेलेगी, रसोई में महकेंगे स्वाद और जिंदगी घर में बंद होते ही हो जाएगी आजाद। आप जिस खूबसूरत घर के बारे में रोज सोचते हैं, आइए वो ख्वाबों का आशियाना साथ मिलकर खोजते हैं। RR Kabul presents India Real Estate Guide, सिर्फ CNBC आवाज पर।
इंडिया रियल एस्टेट गाइड प्रेजेंटेड बाय RR Kabul। वायर नहीं, भारत की नब्ज हैं हम। मैगजीन पार्टनर बेटर इंटीरियर्स।
पेश है रेडिकल लो फैट बासमती। अब बिना एक्सरसाइज खाओ डेली राइस। रेडिकल राइस फॉर द वाइज।
Welcome back. You're watching India 3.0 powered by technology. Now, in the first part of the show, we showed you 2 breakthrough ideas. One, the Hole in the Wall project by NIIT, and the other, the OLPC initiative. both of which are working hard towards making sure that our children get access to quality education via modern information technology. Now it's time to head to Delhi to check out the Pratham Education Foundation, the largest non-governmental organization working with underprivileged children in our country.
Pratham Education Foundation was established in 1994 to provide education to children in the slums of Mumbai. Since then, the organization has grown manifold both in scope and locations and is now present in 19 states all around the country. Today, Pratham reaches out to millions of children living both in rural and urban areas through a range of programs like Read India, Pratham Books, urban learning centers, computer-aided learning, vocational skills program, and even digital literacy and life skills held at government schools and private centers. Depending on the age group and requirement of the children, each program gets divided. ULCs or urban learning centers, for instance, are established in communities where space is not a constraint and where children can afford to pay a nominal fee. This fee helps create a self-sustaining educational facility within the community without having to depend on external funding. In 1 or 2 rooms for a duration of 2 to 3 hours, each teacher helps children build conversational English, help children from 1st to the 7th standard with subjects like math, English, science, etc., conduct classes for standard 4 children to help them prepare for government scholarship exams, prepares 4 to 5-year-olds for standard 1 and even coaches standard 10 dropouts.
अभी हम प्रथम एजुकेशन फाउंडेशन से 2 साल से जुड़े हुए हैं, जिसमें हमने इस साल की अगर हम बात करें तो अभी तक हम 3,500 बच्चों को कवर कर चुके हैं अपने 20 सेंटर के थ्रू, और हमारा अभी इसमें प्लान है जिसमें हम लाइब्रेरी को मर्ज करने वाले हैं, जिसके थ्रू हमारा नवंबर के लास्ट तक जो कवरेज होगी बच्चों की वो 7,000 के करीब हो जाएगी.
A CAL program or computer-aided learning, on the other hand, caters to school-going children in the age group of 6 to 18 years. Like in the government model secondary school in Gurgaon, children learn their school syllabus like math, language, social science, etc. through use of the computer for a nominal fee of 10 to 25 rupees every month. This amount is then used for maintenance of the center and for fee payments.
प्रथम ने इस प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत 1998 से की थी, तो पिछले 12-14 सालों में अभी तक हम 1,75,000 बच्चों तक कंप्यूटर के माध्यम से शिक्षा पहुंचाने में सफल रहे हैं, और ये देश के 8 राज्यों में हम इस तरह का कार्य करते हैं. और ये कार्य करते हुए, बच्चों के साथ काम करते हुए, हमने तकरीबन 20,000 से भी ज़्यादा यूथ को ट्रेनिंग दी है, और उसमें एक ही उद्देश्य था कि इस तरह के लोग तैयार करना कि जो कंप्यूटर एडेड लर्निंग प्रोग्राम हो या DLLS प्रोग्राम हो उसको आगे ले जाएं.
And finally, the DLLS or Digital Learning and Literacy Skills Program. This program, held at various government schools and private centers, have one aim: to prepare children for the world outside through computer-aided learning. Here, children are taught important lessons like Excel, Word, etc. that would enable them to get jobs as data entry operators, for instance, in the banking or insurance sector. For the DLLS program, students pay an amount of 500 to 600 rupees for private classes and 25 rupees a month for school children.
मेरे स्कूल में बच्चों को कम से कम 800 बच्चों ने इसके सीखा है इसके अंदर, और बच्चे बहुत ही इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हैं, क्योंकि आजकल का जो टाइम है वो कंप्यूटर का ही टाइम है. बच्चे अपनी पढ़ाई को छोड़ के इसके ऊपर ज़्यादा ही इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हैं, और बच्चे मतलब कि करने के साथ साथ को उसको सीखते भी हैं और देखते भी हैं.
हमने इसमें एक छोटा सा कार्यक्रम शुरुआत की है जिसे हमने नाम दिया है मिशन 1000, और 1000 स्कूलों में हम इस तरह के प्रोग्राम को ले जाना चाहते हैं, जिसमें 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा बच्चे शामिल होंगे. और अभी जैसे मैंने दोनों कार्यक्रम बताए, कैल प्रोग्राम हो या DLLS प्रोग्राम हो, इस दोनों प्रोग्राम में ये 10 लाख से भी ज्यादा बच्चे शामिल होंगे, और अगले 5 सालों तक हमारा ये उद्देश्य है कि हम इन बच्चों तक ये पहुंचे.
Coming up after the break, we take a look at 2 companies that are tying up with various state governments across the country to help train our teachers on how to lead the classrooms of tomorrow. Come right back.
Do. Just 2 simple letters, but 1,000,001 imperatives. Do is a challenge, the expectation of greatness, which is why we don't just make technology, we make do machines. Superpowered creation engines that make things happen. Lenovo, for those who do.
Experience us, and you'll know we match up to your imagination. Call us for your needs.
Is life measured in trophies? In frequent flyer miles and miles per hour? In business brunches and timeline crunches? In round tables and corner offices? Or is life also measured in the lives we touch? Be remembered for good. Seagram's 100 Pipers, pure music, true legend.
जब तक जिंदा रहो मारते रहो
दुनिया मतलब इंज कम हुई ना कि जिवें दुनिया दे खौफ है ना जड़ा वो जारी रहे.
This week on Young Turks, we have a story for the environmentally conscious. Meet Alkesh Agarwal, whose venture Refill Cartridges recycles and refills printer cartridges to prevent them from filling our landfills.
We collect those empty cartridges, recycle them so as they perform like originals without compromising on quality and pH, and at the same time giving consumer a benefit up to 75%.
And also watch the 10 techpreneurs recognized at the NASSCOM Emerge 10 Product Conclave 2012. At these times only on CNBC TV 18.
Young Turks, brought to you by Jeffrey Bean. Exclusively available at Megamart, Maruti Suzuki Ritz, Tata Motors and Rado.
Dive deeper into their minds.
This particular bout of inflation certainly came as a surprise to me.
Grasp their ideas.
You will see India's tax revenue go up exponentially.
Explore the world's most pertinent issues through their eyes.
I think India in general is on a very, very firm wicket.
In an uncensored conversation with the big, the bold and the beautiful in business.
If the laws have outlived their utility, I would be the first to say let's review the laws.
The Appointment on CNBC TV 18. Who knew a conversation could be all this and more?
The Appointment, presented by the all-new Camry. Lead by example.
This week, Niti Mumbai has to give technology giant HCL a corporate branding strategy.
We have service lines offered for a segment, but there is one brand which carries it all. That is the biggest marketing challenge for any IT company.
They have the facts and figures.
22% of the entire revenue in 2011.
They have the taglines.
HCL should project itself as a bold innovator.
Bring in words like change.
But only one team has the most effective solution.
Is that what is going to help them make that decision?
Why should HCL be a part of Wimbledon? Because it's a bold innovator.
Live Season 4 on campus at Niti Mumbai at these times.
Presented by Hindustan Unilever Limited.
There are times when your life's gotta move up a gear, and you know that the time to be more is here. Like you got that promotion you were waiting for, or there's someone new to love and adore.
Be more than you ever been before.
Celebrate.
Be more.
That's what you worked so hard for.
Be more.
Share the joy and make it more.
Introducing the spacious new Sail Yuva, when life gives you more.
Welcome back. You're watching India 3.0 powered by technology. Now, in the first two parts of the show, we showed you the fantastic efforts by 3 NGOs in making sure that our children get access to quality education. Now it's time to shift the focus on our teachers, the ones who impart knowledge in our most impressionable years and who are our first role models. Here are efforts by 2 companies in making sure that our teachers are 21st century ready.
Partners in Learning program, launched globally in 2003, has collaborated with more than 8 million teachers in 114 countries. And in its first phase, Project Shiksha in India has partnered with more than 10 state governments to set up 14 Shiksha academies all over the country. We travel to one such academy in the beautiful pink city of India, Jaipur, to take a look at one of Microsoft's Shiksha Center.
The Shiksha program has been in the country for almost 8 years now, and we work with 12 states. We are very proud of the fact that we have, under the Shiksha program, Microsoft has actually trained close to around 724,000 teachers, and through them impacted around 35 million students. And we use IT and IT technology in terms of landing this using Shiksha.
Using IT as a catalyst, the Shiksha program's aim is to not only help schools get better access to technology, but also to build leadership, soft and IT skills of teachers by giving them access to technology and quality content to prepare them for 21st century demands. Teachers at a Shiksha Learning Center learn skills on driving leadership, the art of working together with other teachers to build learning tools, and also help share what they have learned on collaborative platforms. The Innovative Teachers Leadership Award, or ITLA for one, is a global event that recognizes and rewards innovative teachers who practice 21st century learning in their own classrooms.
The ITLA Awards are it's a Microsoft run event at a global level. The intent is to take the teachers in various countries, that the very best in terms of people who have used technology, created innovation in their classrooms and in the areas they are from, using technology and then recognizing them. So we go through multiple phases. So you have at a national level, for example, in India, we have a whole bunch of winners who who qualify, and out of that we pick the top 4 or 5 from the country. And incidentally, we have 5 teachers going across to Prague representing the country later this month. They get recognized at a global level. They get an opportunity to represent their country. They go and showcase the innovation that they have created on their own using technology, and also it's a great opportunity for them to learn some of the stuff that they can see from the other teachers, where they present some of the best practices from their country, and it essentially makes the learning curve that much more easier for them to go up.
The ITLA program started in India in 2005, and since then teachers from all around the country have submitted over 20,000 ideas that can be used as aid to teach in classrooms. If you want to check them out, partnersinlearningnetwork.com is where you need to head to. From one training center over to the next, the Intel Teach program.
The Intel Learn program, launched in 2004, has been trying to transform classrooms in India by not only bringing in technology as a part of the curriculum, but also by engaging students in project-based lessons that encourage creativity and collaboration as opposed to learning by rote. By partnering with various NGOs across the country like the Navjyoti India Foundation in Mawana in Delhi, for instance, the Intel Learn program and the Intel Teach program have been helping train both students and teachers to imagine and lead the classrooms of tomorrow.
10 years on, with nearly 17 lakh teachers trained across 25 odd states in the country and multiple government schools impacted, I think the acceptance is far higher for 2 predominant reasons. One is we got a lot of support from the various governments, from the various industry associations. We got a lot of support from all the teacher education institutions that we engaged in. And the second important thing, I think, over the years we've also seen the education system graduate to a much more mature education system in the country. Of course, it's not yet there completely, and hence accept new technologies, new concepts in education much faster. So I think these 2 factors have actually also helped us on the way, and also driven a much more larger acceptance and happiness in terms of what this program can do.
At an Intel Learn program, children of all age groups learn the basics like how to navigate the internet, use Word, etc. Simultaneously, the Intel Learn program trains youngsters like 21-year-old postgraduate Savita on how to teach and impart what she has learned in 4-month-long sessions. The best part about both these programs, children learn by identifying problems, making presentations, and having a dialogue with the community, and teachers help build a strong base, thus effectively using technology to build self-confidence.
As technology has improved, as technology depth has improved, as its implementation has improved across the country, and we've got more and more broadband availability, etc., we're also looking at seeing how we can have the program also disseminated through online platforms, through CDs, etc., so that it's made available to a larger population of the teachers in the country. The other thing that we are trying to do is trying to see how we can embed it within a lot of the pre-service programs which exist in the country, so that it becomes a part and parcel of the curriculum. Because remember that the program is not going to be alien, has to be embedded within the current pre-service program, so that it becomes a part and parcel of the DNA of the curriculum which the pre-service institute is running. If it is seen separately, then it becomes a separate thing, and that's not what we want.
So where does India stand as of now with respect to education? Here are the figures. Almost 90% of the schools are located in villages, and almost all of these schools at the elementary level are controlled by the government. The good news is that for the year 2012-2013, the Government of India has increased the proposed spending in the education sector by 18%. Of this, 75% of the total spending will go to school education and literacy, and 25% will be allocated to higher education.
The good news is that the Government of India is planning to build 6,000 new schools, with a third of them in public-private partnership. Now we just have to wait and watch and hope that these plans actually become reality. With that, it's a wrap on this week's show. Do tune in next week at the same time for another exciting episode on India 3.0. Until we meet again, goodbye.
Presented by Lenovo, for those who do. Co-presented by Intel, sponsors of tomorrow, and Microsoft.